Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Welcome back to the channel where I help you learn how to live your best blind life. Last year I introduced you to this cane. This is the all-terrain cane created by my buddy Sedona Dave. This is the perfect cane for those adventurers out there that need an extremely tough and durable cane for all of your crazy adventures. Well, this cane has been extremely popular over the last year. Everybody is loving the all-terrain cane. But Sedona Dave listened to the community, listened to some of the things that they wanted to see in a new cane, and he has come out with the new Urban Explorer. This is all the things you love about the all-terrain cane in a brand new lightweight package that's going to be great for the urban environment. One of the main things that people wanted to see in the all-terrain cane were different cane lengths. And now we have it in the Urban Explorer. There are 4 different cane sizes to choose from. You've got the small, the medium, the large, and extra large. The only difference in those 4 canes is the length of the cane. They all have the same great features that have made not only the all-terrain cane super popular, but now the Urban Explorer. Mainly the adjustable handle. That adjustable handle that you love from the all-terrain cane is back in the Urban Explorer. That means that this extra large model goes from 58 inches all the way up to 63 inches. So this is going to be fantastic for all the tall people out there or the fast walkers. We still have the soft foam grip. It is a golf club grip. The grip is smaller than it was on the all-terrain cane. It's more like a normal 9-inch grip. And of course, we still have our super stretchy bungee wrist strap with the extra loop at the end and the plastic pull. This makes it much more comfortable when pulling that wrist strap out to secure your cane. The next best part about the new Urban Explorer is multiple sections. This was something else that people requested, multiple sections so the cane would fold up into a smaller package. And now we have 5 sections in the Urban Explorer, so it folds up to a nice small package. Of course, pops out super smoothly. To cut down on some of the weight, they have replaced the inner cable, the steel cable from the all-terrain cane with just your standard nylon, which is common on pretty much all other canes. Of course, you have the red section at the bottom, identifying it, at least mostly here in the States, as a white cane for the visually impaired. And one of the best parts, Sedona Dave has created a brand new tip. This is the rolling dome tip. Think of a marshmallow tip and a rolling ball tip got together, had a baby. That is the dome tip. This is a hook-on tip, and I will say that this cane will support most hook-on style tips. Another nice little addition is the bungee holder that prevents the bungee from popping back in when you're switching out your tips. And of course, Sedona Dave is all about strength, so he went with a metal bungee stop. But I think on modern canes, that bungee stop is a must to make it easier to switch out your tips. Because this dome tip is the same size as a marshmallow tip, it's lightweight, small, compact, it rolls super smoothly, but because it's domed, it's not gonna catch on things as much as your marshmallow tip. So that is the basic overview of the new Urban Explorer. I'm gonna get out of this parking lot before it gets too busy. We'll find a safer spot and we'll talk a little bit more about the new Urban Explorer. Okay guys, so we are back from our adventures out in the parking lots. Got a much more controlled environment here. At least you guys will be able to hear me without the trucks and everything going by. Wait for the trucks to go by. Okay. Not to mention the cicadas. Wait for the cicadas. All right. Oh my gosh. Summer in the South. But we have all 4 sizes of the Urban Explorer laid out here. Left to right, we've got the small, the medium, the large, and the extra large. Earlier, I mentioned that other than size, cane length, they are all exactly the same. But that's not quite true because the small Urban Explorer is actually only 4 segments. Because it's so small, it only needed 4 segments. The other 3 are all 5-segmented canes. But other than that, they are all exactly the same as far as construction and all of that. And speaking of construction, they are all a high-quality space-age aluminum with that bungee core. So the Urban Explorer, unlike the all-terrain cane, is more of your standard type of everyday cane, but with a couple of features that set it apart from all your standard canes out there. Mainly the adjustable handle, this soft foam grip, and the dome tip, which we're going to talk more about here in a second. But first, I've got some numbers for you. Let's talk about cane lengths and weights. The shortest length of the small Urban Explorer cane with the tip on is 43 inches. If you extend the handle to its maximum, then it is 49 inches.
10.0 ounces.
All right, the medium cane, the length fully retracted is 48 inches. With the handle fully extended, it is 54 inches.
11.5 ounces.
Next, we have the large, fully retracted. The cane is 53 inches, and fully extended, it is 59 inches.
12.1 ounces.
Okay, and the Big Daddy, the extra large, the shortest length is 58 inches, and then it extends up to 64 inches.
13.0 ounces.
And there you go, guys. These are the 4 sizes of the brand new Urban Explorer. I've had these canes for a couple of weeks now, and I've been using the large size as my primary cane for that entire time. And I was also able to get some cool shots with my new drone, the Accessible drone. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, link down below. And these have definitely become my favorite cane to use. What I love most is the extendable handle. I said that about the all-terrain cane. That was my favorite aspect of that cane, and I love it in the new Urban Explorer. I love the ability to raise that up or lower depending on the situation. I have a lot of canes, okay? I have quite a collection. My wife maybe sometimes throws around the term addiction. I don't think it's an addiction. I can stop at any time. I just like collecting canes, and I especially like collecting unique canes. That's one of the reasons why I love the all-terrain cane, because it was unlike any other cane out there, and that's also why I'm loving the Urban Explorer. It's just as high quality of any standard cane you can find out there, but it takes it up to the next level. Then you have the brand new dome tip. As I mentioned before, it mostly resembles a marshmallow tip, kind of mixed with a rolling ball tip. And because of that, I've tested it against your standard marshmallow tip. And I found that the dome tip does tend to glide over obstacles better than the standard marshmallow tip. Because it has that very rounded profile, it doesn't get caught, it doesn't get stuck as often. They are quite durable, but they are going to wear out just like any tip does. I've been using this guy, like I said, for a couple of weeks, and it's gotten pretty rough, especially going over concrete. I've been walking on sidewalks a lot, testing it out, and it is starting to get worn down, but it still works great. But something else that's pretty cool, when you do need to get a new dome tip, Werewolf Gear has a ton of color options for you. A lot of really fun color options. We've got Sherbert Pink, Desert Blue, Classic Red, Sedona Orange, and maybe my favorite, Hello Yellow. Whoa, let me jump in real quick. I'm right in the middle of editing this video, and I totally forgot that I didn't even talk about how the extending handle works. Of course, I talked about it in the all-terrain cane video, so most of you guys maybe already know this, but I figured I should probably touch on it at least a little bit. So the extending handle has this little pop-out clamp. I guess that's what you would call it, a clamp. It's an adjustable clamp. You can tighten or loosen the clamp, but this is how you lock down the handle when you extend it to whatever length you want. It just pops right out. You can slide the handle up or down, and when you find the perfect length, you clamp it down. If you find that yours is a little bit loose, you can just tighten this nut here on it, and that will increase the tension on the clamp. I don't know if I'm explaining any of this correctly, but you guys understand what I mean. Also, while we're up here talking about the top of the cane, I want to point out, of course, the Werewolf Gear logo, which I am proudly wearing on my shirt. The logo is stamped into the foam of the handle. That's pretty cool. And of course, the Werewolf Gear logo and the Urban Explorer logo printed on the top of the cane here and written out in Braille. Yes, the only cane on the market that has Braille on it. Okay, I just wanted to point those things out because they're super cool. Back to the video. Okay, guys, so that is it. Huge thank you to Sedona Dave and A Werewolf Gear for sending over these canes so I could make this video for you guys. I will, of course, have a link in the video description down below. Go check out the Werewolf Gear website. You can find all of the canes, all of the tips. You can purchase the canes right through the website. And you guys always want me to say this, the price of these canes, all of the canes are under $80. Under $80 for these canes. All of the canes come with the dome tip, and you also get a cool A Werewolf Gear keychain that has Braille on it. So check them out. Link in the video description. Tell them Sam said hello. Be aware, though, that these are going to be crazy popular, so there may be a little bit of a wait for delivery. If you haven't seen my all-terrain cane video, I will link that in the video description down below as well. And stay tuned to the Blind Life podcast because I'm going to have an interview with Sedona Dave very soon. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please help out the channel by giving it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribing to the channel. A huge chunk of you are not subscribed, and it's so easy. Just click subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps out the channel, helps us grow. And it also lets me know that you enjoy these videos, checking out some of the newest cutting-edge assistive technology only on The Blind Life. So subscribe, turn on notifications because I post content like this every single Saturday. And finally, a huge thank you to all the Blind Life channel members. Without your support, none of this would be possible. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to become a member to help support the channel and see your name scrolling by on the screen someday, then check out the membership link down below. You can also go to the membership tab on my YouTube channel. Becoming a member is super easy and affordable and gets you some great perks like our monthly members-only Zoom call. It's a lot of fun and we'd love to see you there. So check out that link down below. And once again, huge thank you to all the Blind Life channel members. That's it for this one, guys. As always, this is Sam with The Blind Life. I love your faces, and I will see you next week.
All right.
All right, still recording?
Yep.
Coming at you.